Welcome back to the channel, everyone. We have made it. We are in Plymouth, down at Oreston Slipway. It's a lovely little fishing village. We've got sea weavers all here. It's in a residential area. This is the first public slipway we will have used ever. So it's going to be a bit exciting. All we got to do now is get all the stuff inside the boat, haven't we, Sonia? And you're going to get inside, but we've got to take the light board off and everything else. So the next time you'll see us, I think we're going to be over by the slipway, but for now we've got to get a lot of this packed away and sorted out.
Following a 5-hour drive, we arrived at Oreston Public Slipway, where Duncan had very kindly offered to provide some launch and recovery training. This was a skill that was noticeably missing from the Powerboat Level 2 course that I completed when we first got our boat.
Well, we made it. We are in the water. That was quite a nice slipway, wasn't it?
Yeah, thanks to Duncan.
Thanks to Duncan, yeah, that was awesome. And he's shown us a completely new way to sort of launch.
Launch and recover, isn't it?
To launch and recover, so really, really good. And we're going to go back to a more sort of manual approach, which is probably better for us, so that's what we're going to do. But we've got Justin and Duncan just ahead. You going that way? Duncan has just forgotten his cup of tea, so he's back at the slipway. Just getting his cup of tea, and then we'll hang around here, and then we're heading over to Sutton Harbour Marina, and we've got to go through a sea lock for the first time, which will be interesting. This is Oreston.
There's Justin, also waiting.
Justin's over there in his new rib. But yeah, what happened as well on the way down? We had a 3.5 hour drive. It was pretty quiet, wasn't it? But we started hearing a noise on the trailer wheel, and it was when we were turning round a left corner. Didn't sound too healthy really. So when we got here, I had a quick look at it, sort of kicked the tyres. They looked okay, but then I shook the boat, and obviously the weight of the boat, the wheel was just wobbling like that. So I went around the other side just to make sure that it wasn't the other side too, and that one was solid as a rock. So we've got a problem now. We've got to try to get that fixed while we're here, because it's too dangerous to go home with it. I don't think it would make it, and we would end up with a wheel coming off the trailer. Now it's either that the hub nut, which is a one-shot nut, either that's come loose, but that should be at 300 Newton meters tightness, or there's a failure of the wheel bearing itself. So the wheel bearing is starting to collapse. So that could be a possibility, and if that is the case, we're going to have to get it fixed by a trailer company around here. It is Friday today. The rally finishes on Sunday, doesn't it? But there was a deal, buy one get one free on the actual marina, and we're only staying for the 2 days. So if we do need to stay for a third day, it's not actually going to cost us anything, which is an option, isn't it? We might need that, yeah. We might need that just to.
And I have got time off work, luckily, as well. So
yeah, so we're okay. So we've got leeway if we need to sort of get the trailer fixed on Monday. Okay, we're underway. So we've got a mile to get to the Sutton Harbour Marina, and like I was saying, it's got a sea lock, Never been through one of those.
Never, no.
So, from my own research, you have to get onto channel 12 to call Sutton Harbour Lock. I think it's Sutton Lock or Sutton Harbour Lock. Sutton Harbour Lock. That's what they'll respond to. And then you just have to ask for inward passage. Request inward passage, and then the lock keeper will tell you whether it's okay to go into the lock. But Duncan will be controlling all of that today. But that is the procedure if ever you're down here.
Is that the Marina slip? No.
No, that's a different one.
I'm lost of where we came from now.
We were right over where those green houses over there.
Oh.
You can just see the sort of the boats and stuff that are standing upright, all colourful. There we go. Look, there's the border force. What would you call that? What is that? A patrol boat.
There's some little ones behind that are interesting because they've got like a ramp up the back.
Ah, right.
What have you been watching on telly, Chris?
Phone jacker.
It's nice to be out on the water again.
It is lovely to be out in the water, and we got, you know, we've never been to Plymouth in the boat, have we?
No.
Ever? So, uncharted territory again.
Where's Duncan going?
Don't know. So that's the lock. I'm sure that's the lock there. Maybe it isn't. That must be the lock. That's the lock there, isn't it? So you got the red light. Just got to call up the lock. That's it, yeah. Be interesting to see the Sutton Harbour Marina, because it's surrounded by shops and restaurants and stuff like that. Looks quite nice.
So the lock's open.
Lock's open. Big fishing boat's just coming out, and so we've had to just hold on at the side here. So we've got Justin here and Duncan over there. Just let these boats go out, and then there's a boat in front of us as well, so 4 going in. So we'll have to see how this works. We haven't got any more fenders on that side, have we yet?
No. No one's got any fenders on that side.
Hopefully. I don't know which side you have to fender up. So we're heading towards Sutton Harbour Marina. Going in the lock for the first time. Lights are green. This is the, just coming up on our right is Queen Anne Battery Marina, and that's the slipway we were going to use initially. So we might be able to have a peek of that when we go past it. It's got to be maybe down, maybe the next run it will show. It'll be, you'll be able to see it. Looks like everyone's doing it on the starboard side. We might have to do it on the port side. Might be able to go in behind Justin.
Yeah, maybe.
Get the keel cord out of the way.
So I'll jump up then, yeah?
Yeah. Alright, got the front, you got the back?
Yep.
So these huge gates are closing.
Are you alright with that rope?
Huh?
Are you alright with that rope?
Yeah. Just hope I'm far enough away. How far do they come in? How you doing there, son?
Good, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, but...
No. These are nearly shutting. There we go, they're locked in place now. Oh, now they're moving even further.
Shall I start pulling you forward? Ah, they stopped.
They stopped?
Yeah, they stopped.
Making me nervous. Now the water level will rise.
Sun spells all the way through till 6 o'clock, according to this.
Nice.
Get back your way as soon as possible.
I think we are raising.
Yeah, we are. There you can see it, look.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Right, out of the lock.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day. So you know what berth we are?
24D24S. So we will find out. There's E over there. Not quite sure where, but this is lovely. All the little restaurants and all the fishing bits. It's a bit pongy around here, isn't it? With the smell of fish and the sea. Oh, this looks great, doesn't it?
It is, isn't
What
it?
a lovely little marina.
It's quite big, isn't it?
Not quite sure. Now I'm guessing we're on over in this sort of direction over here. So if that's E, the next one will be D, so we'll be along there somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really great. Really nice. And being behind a lock, it's going to be completely calm. Very peaceful.
Our brief moment of relaxation in the berth was cut short. The trailer wheel urgently needed attention before it came off completely. We decided to take a chance and start calling local trailer companies for help. Since Duncan knew the area, he recommended a company nearby. I immediately called and explained our predicament. After several conversations with the lovely staff at Tamar Caravans and Motorhomes, they graciously agreed to squeeze us in. Given that it was 2 p.m. on a Friday afternoon, we were incredibly grateful for their flexibility. Next, we had to get back to the slipway, or be dropped off there, so we could take the car and the wobbly trailer over to Tamar. Again, Duncan came to the rescue, offering to take us. We jumped in his boat and headed back. Unfortunately, it was low tide, and the slip mooring was inaccessible. Duncan had to use the nearby yacht club's pontoon, hoping they wouldn't mind. Thankfully, they permitted it, and we began the anxious drive, praying the trailer wheel would hold for the whole journey.
Bit of a turn of events, really. The wheel bearing had completely shot, and we got the boat off the trailer, and looked at when we wobbled the actual boat, the wheel was just literally wobbling. So, bit of an emergency. We got down to Tamar Caravan Centre, and they have very kindly said that they can fix it same day. So they've pulled it out of the bag and got us into the workshop. So we're going to be able to get the trailer back over to the slipway in the same day. So thanks ever so much to Tamar. They've really pulled it out for us. So thanks for that. So this is something that I want to show you. It is the only one in the world, Basecamp Evo. It's got 900 watts solar panels. It collects rainwater for the toilet system. It's got 3 huge lithium batteries built in, and it's made out of sustainable materials like plastic bottles and bamboo in there and everything else. So quite incredible. We are just back at the slipway now from getting my trailer fixed. That's all now back at where it is at Oreston. Is it Oreston? Oreston, so it's all there, all set up. We have got all the rest of the guys behind. Tomo has arrived. We've got Matthew and Stephen. And we've got, in this boat, we have Anthony has arrived. We've got Duncan at the helm. So I think we are going out for a little jolly now. Is that?
Be frightened.
Oh, right, okay. We're going to be frightened.
Because I'm driving.
So, yeah, we're heading out. It's been a long day. We've had a bit of a hectic day today, but we're getting there, aren't we?
Sorted, yeah.
We're all sorted. Sonia's here as well.
radio check. You're not on 16 hour. We can't hear you. Everyone else is responded by you. Okay, well, we've called you several times. You haven't responded. That's Tomo. So you say, I'm on 69, I'm on 69. Oh no, I'm on the radio one. That's why you're not responding. Mind you, it was good at Weymouth when we were out for the fireworks as well. That was a good.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Wait till you see the video. The video came out really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is go outside the breakwater, round the outside and back in.
Okay.
up there.
Rising to our feet, we gazed over the bow. Even in the velvet darkness, our view stretched for miles. The sea was perfectly still and the moonlight struck the back of the clouds, casting a soft luminous glow. Along the distant coast, the shore lights twinkled like scattered jewels. Moments like this are truly magical. Rare experiences that few are lucky enough to witness. It is moments like these when you truly appreciate boating and boat life. As the others started to approach, we saw Tomo racing up on our port side. After a short chase, we all chose to simply drift and let the gentle swell of the calm, sleepy sea rock us as we talked, and savoured the absolute peacefulness.
What's that?
This boat was in front of me. Until about 2 minutes ago.
Well, that was a nice smooth run.
Lovely, isn't it?
That was lovely.
Passing sea blue light. You can see it rain for a long way, can't you?
And the way the water hits, I mean, it almost looks like they're flashing. You just need the siren to go with it. Remember, we used to do this quite a lot on Berry Head years gone by. We used to literally come out somewhere like this and
just bob around.
Bob around for an hour, chatting, someone with a fishing rod out, and it's just idyllic. Do you remember there was that time when we did it and that night fog came in?
Just moments after we decided to head back to the marina for some fish and chips, a sudden message crackled over the radio. "I've been hit." It was Matt. Anxious questions immediately flew among us. What had collided with him? We desperately hoped that it wasn't serious. It wasn't until we approached the cluster of boats that Tomo was able to explain exactly what happened.
Don't laugh.
You hit a bird.
He did, it hit him in the head.
Oh, what? As he went to fly off as he was
He
approaching?
flew along and him inside the head, he's lost his glasses and everything. It's nearly knocked him out. It's all the birds.
Oh, crikey.
Hit the bow of my boat. What was that? No, so that actually hit him in the head.
How's the bird doing? Can't see where Matthew's glasses.
I tell you, the seagulls round here are brutal.
That knocks the snot out of me, that did.
Did it really?
They're buckets of seagulls here. They're hard as nails.
They knew you had food in your bag, see, they're after it.
They're not seagulls, they're janna birds.
Because as he was down in front of me, they flew like this way. They didn't know where to go, and then bang, straight in the side of the head.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, Tomo came rushing back, so all he heard on the radio is there's a bird just hit me.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Are you okay?
I think so.
You didn't have such a big head, did you?
Good. I wasn't sure if it was a nosebleed or not.
No, it's just snot.
That's cruel, that is. It's just seagull piss.
It could be seagull shit actually, because he's just knocked the shit out of it. They are a protected species, seagulls.
Probably, he's probably dead over there now. I think
We'll have to line him up and see which one's got an imprint of his head on it. They're a big birds. What's still going on?
Yeah, well, massive.
Duncan, in all the years we've been boating, that's first. Being headbutted by a seagull.
After that turn of events and not being able to shake the image of a seagull wearing Matthew's glasses flying into the distance, it was time to head back to the marina for some well-deserved fish and chips. Next time on the second part of our Plymouth adventure, we head out to sea and explore the surrounding Jurassic coastline. We arrive at the beautiful River Fowey before mooring up at Penmarlin Marina for a bite to eat. The journey home helps us work up an even greater appetite, and Duncan shows us the local steakhouse before we wash it down with some Plymouth nightlife. So join us for the next part of this adventure, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it.